Hey, my name's Adam, and I want to tell you about my book. It's called The End. The cover is by Don Noble, and he works at Rooster Republic Designs. So The End is a grief horror novel, and it's about this guy named Eli and his girlfriend Celine. And very early on in the novel, they go to a vacation at a cabin, and while there, Celine commits suicide. And the entire book is about Eli trying to grapple with why she killed herself, and his search to figure out why she did this leads him to this cult. The cult's teachings are seductive, its rituals unsettling, but hidden within their devotion lies a truth about Celine's final days. Was her death a tragic accident, or the fulfillment of a sinister prophecy? So that's a little taste of this grief horror novel, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about what inspired this book. When I was living in Los Angeles, I went on a search for meaning. I was very desperate to kind of find something more to believe in, and my search led me to getting involved in things like Freemasonry. I was very interested in Gnosticism and just all these esoteric belief systems. And in that search, one of the people that really spoke to me was this guy named Manly P. Hall. I listened to this guy for about 6 months, and in absorbing what he said, I felt my brain getting rewired. I started to look at the world differently. Just to give you a little example, one of the things that he would talk about was he would talk about the world as if it was a schoolyard, as if the only purpose of us being here was to kind of learn lessons and pass those lessons off to younger generations. And in listening to him for months and months and months, I genuinely felt that my brain was getting rewired. I was believing what he was saying. And it really made me want to write a book about what it feels like to change your belief system and to touch on both the good and the bad that comes from that. Because of course, having a belief system is beautiful. There's like a spiritual awakening that comes from that, and that's gorgeous. And I felt that when I went through this kind of my own spiritual awakening. But there's also this negative side to it. And I use this example of the terrorism example, like those people believing that they're going to ascend to a realm where there's like 72 virgins. So believing something so hard can kind of lead to that type of thought as well. And I wanted to write a book that kind of captured both the beauty of finding spiritual guidance and touch on what it would feel like to take it to an extreme. But I didn't really have an ending to this story until one day when I was on Reddit and I found this really disturbing image. And I apologize for being vague, but if I tell you what the image is, I'll kind of spoil where the story goes. But in seeing that image, it solidified where this journey would take us. It gave me an ending. In fact, the book itself has a kind of homage to that image that I saw, because I knew that's where I wanted the story to go. And it was a really fascinating image because for as disturbing as it was, I understood completely why the person in that photograph did what he did. It came from a good place, like how I was saying before, when you rewire your brain, you can justify all these things. So it was this very long process. It took me about 6 years to kind of find the beginning, middle, and end of this story. I'm very proud of it. I think it's my most mature book. It's called The End. It comes out December 6th. And I hope you pick it up. Oh, the other thing I should say is that it was edited by Daniel Nobles. So yes, check it out. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.